Hello and welcome. It's Alex Monbosian. I have no idea where you're hanging out from, but I want to know. So please, down below, write down your full name and where you're hanging out from. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my lower third so you see the way we do things. And I'd like you, once you start learning how to do Hangouts, do the exact same thing. So right now, you see it says hangoutmarketingtraining.com. That's what I'm promoting now. And just by seeing this lower third on a Hangout, I don't need to mention it. The domain is there. You can check it out. You can see the way a world-class website is delivered. There's video and there's copy. And today we're going to focus on templates. The topic today is templates. And before we begin, we'll allow more people to come in. Viewers are coming in one by one. So right now, just type in your full name and where you're hanging out from. I'm here with, of course, Sandra Bravo. Please unmute yourself, Sandra, and say hello to everyone. You've gotten your webcam so people can finally see you. And are you excited for number 3? You just got your lower third there.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm very excited to be here on live training number 3, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone participate today.
Now, one of the templates I want to work with is acknowledgement. The deepest principle in human nature is the craving to be appreciated. Appreciation is also acknowledgement. So when you type in your name and where you're hanging out from, Sandra is going to type it into my chat in this Hangout, and inside this Hangout you will be, again, allowed in about 45 minutes to come in and ask some questions. Now the goal is for you to, number one, have world-class questions. Because the better the question, the better the answer. Poor questions lead to poor answers. And so if you have a refined, clear question, then I will give you a world-class answer. I can only go on your question. The question is your responsibility, and the answer is my responsibility. The definition of responsibility is the ability to respond. So somewhere between 45 to 60 minutes from now, I will be allowing you in by giving you the link, and you can come in here and ask questions. Make sure that you mute yourself. This is session number 3, and we're working on web communication secrets. Now, let me go over a very powerful concept. This is not just about copywriting. This is about communication. Now, the quality of my life is determined by the quantity of my trusted relationships. And the quantity of my trusted relationships is determined by the clarity of my communication. Therefore, the clarity of my communication determines the quality of my life. Let me repeat. The quality of my life is determined by the quantity of my trusted relationships, like you. You trust me. You're here. Like Sandra. She trusts me. She's here, co-training with me. The quantity of my trusted relationships is determined by the clarity of my communication. Without clear communication, how can you have trust in a relationship? Therefore, the quality of my life is determined by the clarity of my communication. And in no place are people more sloppy than in communication. There's miscommunication, there's unmet expectation, there's misguided intention, and it's all because there's a lack of clarity in communication. So that's why this is called web communication secrets, not web copywriting secrets, because it's not just about writing, it's about communication. I'm communicating with my tone, I'm communicating with my hands, I'm communicating with my shirt. It says coach here. Here I have a company here run by T. Harv Eker and me. It says click and be free. If you can see it, I don't know if you can see it clearly. Everything's backwards, so it's hard for me to even work on it, but it says here, click and be free. On the back, it says coach, and I believe that a coach is worth 100 teachers, and 100 coaches is worth 1 mentor. So yes, I'm a coach, but I want to be your mentor. How long? For life, in the area of communication. Now, I'm communicating visually, I'm communicating verbally, I'm communicating physically, and so this can turn into a transcript, which can turn into a Facebook post, a LinkedIn post, a Twitter tweet. It could go into a YouTube channel. It's called repurposing, and copywriting is more than just learning how to string words together into sentences, which is a sequencing secret. It's much more than that. It's about having a big picture question that you ask and that you can get answers from the people who follow you. Understanding the question and creating a question is what I want you to spend 80% of your time on. You probably focus 80% of your time finding an answer. I want you to spend 80% of your time identifying and clarifying your question, because the answer only takes about 20%. A problem clearly defined already has the answer inside of it. Are you with me? Yes or no? Okay, that's a question. Yes or yes is not an open-ended question because it's only allowing for one answer. Yes or no is yes or no. Are you with me? Yes or no. Is that clear? So one of the best ways to clarify is to mirror. So you'll hear me repeat. So I repeated what the quality of my life was twice. And you'll hear me repeat your question so that I make sure that you understand it from my point of view, because when you hear a question from somebody else, now you're not the sender or the receiver, you become the observer. And there's really three parts to communication. There's a sender, there's a receiver, and then there is the medium between the sender and the receiver. Now imagine if you had a sender, a receiver, and an observer. That's called a gestalt of marketing. Gestalt therapy is beautiful because you're talking to a chair as if someone is actually there. And so, however you want to pronounce that word, the whole concept is the imaginary observer, where you become sender, receiver, and observer, and that is the trifecta, or the divine trinity of communication. So when you send something, I want you to send it from the sender's point of view, from the receiver's point of view, as well as the observer's point of view. Now, we are about to begin. Sandra, I want you to acknowledge who is here so that I can prepare my presentation. Just let everyone know and acknowledge them. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. We have Korn and Erneste saying hello from Johannesburg. And then we have Greg Jarvis. I remember his name being here last week. He is from Johannesburg. And we also have Tim Tide, from Kilpriver in South Africa. So welcome, guys. It's really nice to have you here.
And the shy ones never win. Okay? Don't play not to lose. Play to win. So let us know where you're from. Now, today's topic is about templates. Templates. And the most basic communication template is the what, why, how template. Now, this is not a template I think I invented, but it's a template I think I've mastered. Now, the what is about the head. The why is about the heart. And the how is about the hands. You see, green is the color of money, the head. The why is about the heart, passion. And then the how is about the hands. It's just black and white. It's either you do it or you don't do it. So what, why, how? Head, heart, hand. Think, feel, do. Once again, what? What's your topic? Why? Why is it relevant and important to your listening audience? How? How do you utilize it so that they can practically use it, which I've been doing? Okay? There's a fourth, which is the what if, and that's the spiritual context. So there's the mental, the emotional, the physical, and the spiritual. I'm only going to talk about the top three, and that is the what, the why, and the how. And the reason I talk about that is I have found learning styles are the best way to teach. So here we have Module 3 of Web Communication Secrets. If you're logged in, it always helps. Remember, you have a one-click, you see my mouse, one click to always bring everything to your iPhone or MP3 player. I have it in chunks so you can listen to it online. I hope you're doing the work. And then, of course, you always have the action guide. And what we're going to start with is the action guide, which is for copywriting templates. Now, these are secrets, and we talk about headlines, audio, email, upsell offers, and limiters. I'm not going to go over everything, but you see, here's the what, the headline, the benefits, the audio scripts, okay? And let me make this page a little bigger so you see it, okay? And I tell you to print the page so it becomes physical, not just virtual. Here's the why. Why is the headline important? To instantly capture the prospect's attention. Why are benefit bullets important? To automatically elicit the prospect's interest. Why are emails important? To cost-effectively trigger prospects to get attention. Why are limiters important? That's the what, okay? Why? To predictably influence the prospect's immediate attention. Now how? Well, headline, how to, question, testimonial, challenge, if then, news. Okay? These are the types of headlines. How-to headline, question headline, testimonial headline, challenge headline, if-then headline, news headline. Now, I'm not going to go over the details of each, but I'm showing you how I'm teaching because this is something that you already would have assumed and consumed. Benefits. How do you get benefits for what it is that you're selling? Competitive spying. You go to your closest competitors and you spy on them. Okay? How do you know what a benefit is? Well, a benefit is what something does. A feature is what something is. A dog has the features of an ear or 2 ears, like a normal dog, 2 eyes, a tail, 4 paws. What does a dog do? A dog loves you unconditionally, so even if your spouse and your kids don't like you anymore that day, your dog will always lick your face and just love you, okay? And then what are other benefit bullets? You can put them on online sales letters, on broadcasts. Emails. Okay, what are emails used for? How are they used? Well, affiliate offers, autoresponders, social media marketing. Okay, these are all the different ways emails are used. And here I'm telling you what I'm about to teach you, the what, why, how. Okay, so this is like the table of contents. Limiters. There's a number limit and there's a time limit. There's many other types of limits. But what I do is I handle them one by one. So you should, I'm not going to be shoulding all over you, but you should at this time have already looked at this. So here's a case study. I always use the case method approach. Sample how-to headlines. How to, and then the promise. How to inspire your child to read 2 grades higher. Who is the target audience? Parents. How to be a best-selling author in a crowded marketplace. Who's the target audience? Authors. How to stop smoking permanently in 3 days or less. Who is the target audience? Smokers. Here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to write a how-to headline right now, and I want you to write it down below. Right now, I want you to do that so that you have some time. It's okay to do it in the background. Write a how-to headline, and I want you to write it to how to blank. In other words, how to using the templates that I've shown you in the event. Now, you notice how I'm accelerating. I'm not going to let you off the hook anymore and spoon-feed you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, there's the food, there's the spoon, now go feed yourself. It's time, okay? You are no longer crawling, you are walking. And then eventually you're going to be running, and then after running, you skip. And skipping is fun, all right? So I want you to write a how-to headline right now. The first 3 we will acknowledge, and we will acknowledge you publicly. And that is my reward if you want to be acknowledged in front of everyone else. Also, that's a joint venture opportunity because everyone is going to know what your topic is. So I want you to write a how-to headline. Sandra, you're going to do the first one, okay? So let's say your how-to headline is for single moms, which you are right now. So for single moms, write a how-to headline. And I want you, that's who the target audience is. So everyone, let me know who your target audience is, and then the how-to, and then the benefit. And that's the easiest way to write a headline. Now, you've already studied Eugene Schwartz from the previous Hangout. You've already studied the headline templates from previous Hangouts. I am sequentially giving you what you need. Today, I told you, is all about templates.